ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Benz 1606 Gaming. Today we're looking at a game that I mentioned in the Tom Clancy video, a game that was better than that and still free to play, is Planetside 2. It is free on Steam, free to play. There are in-game purchases that you can make, to improve your character, better guns, faster leveling up if that's what you want. There is also a membership subscription scheme, which I'm not too sure about because I never really looked into. This is your log on screen here, and that's my character there for this Benz 1606 on the Cobalt server, EU servers, level 17. I can't know what the BR means, but yeah, you're level 17. Server population, you switch it between the two. You can see your factions. What we'll do is we'll create a new character in a second, so that'll explain all this better. Different factions, and you'll fight them for these individual factions here. So I think that's called the New Conglomerate or something like that. Terran Republic, and I can't remember what that one is. That's alien hard stuffy thing, can't remember. But you can see for the Cobalt server, there's 35% is New Conglomerate, another 35% is Terran Republic, and then the last 30% is these guys. So you can see, who should have the have better firepower on each server. You can see the difference on that one. So, Planetside 2 is a first person, I think you can go third person, not 100% sure, but first person shooter that you work over a huge map, but there's 3 different maps, and the idea is you're meant to control, you're fighting to control each map, so you're fighting for a certain area. Well, yeah, actually, we're going to new player first, actually. So there you go, value sovereignty. So transhumanist culture of academics, intellectuals and technology worshippers who believe that human destiny lies in the further development and exploration of alien technology. So all their weapons and armour and equipment is all based on futuristic armour, futuristic weapons, energy weapons and all that sort of stuff. New Conglomerate are a separatist faction determined to remain free of controlling and engineering the Republic. They feel that any form of control is oppression, and that a miserable free man is better off than a contented slave. So, freedomists, whatever you want to call them, that's them. And Terran Republic. The Terran Republic are a conservative, authoritarian, collectivist nation who strive to regain contact with the home world and reunite the warring factions. Yeah. So I've got characters on those two, so we'll do Terran Republic. Let's see what we can do. So first of all, it comes up with a list of recommended servers for you. So as you can see on this Cobalt server, I've already got a character on that. Server population medium, so there's not too many people on. Got your ping. You can see where the location is as well, so you can see who you can play with. So you've got EU servers. You'll have US East, US West. You've also got your Australia, so around that area. But I thought there were more servers than that. Oh well. So yeah, there is another 2 more servers on there. There is the Miller server. I don't know why that isn't called as a recommended server. That's now where I've got another character. Obviously Jaeger's down at the moment, so they ain't going to show that one. Let's just go on. Let's have a look at the Briggs server for it being Australian. So next, right. So you can choose your face of your character. It doesn't matter too much because you've normally got a fucking helmet on, so you can't really see. So let's go for Chinese man. Character name. Let's go Benzy. See if I can have that. His name is taken. Who the fuck's taken my name? Bozo. Name's taken. This could be a while. Right, finally got one. R2D2. That's sort of what it looks like, so I'll go with that one. Finish. Right, so this is when you first come in the game. This is where you see. Thank you. This is when you first see. This is like your login screen. What is this? What am I getting all this stuff for? Whatever. Right, so that is the size on the map. Hossin. Is it? Why are we only on Hossin? I'm a little bit confused because there are meant to be, well, there used to be 3 maps. There was Hossin. Ah, there we go. They're all right. So I'm guessing I go in and I do the tutorial, maybe. Right. So we're now in the game. I have spawned. Click on the map. At a warp gate. So I'm there. You see there. Right. This warp gate is what allows you to travel between 2 other maps. Well, this content has been captured by the combined might of the Terran Republic. What? 50%. Right, so, okay, that's why we can't get into them. Because these... It's a bit strange that all 3 have been caught. I wonder if there's been a server problem. But anyway, yeah. You have 4 different maps. Hostin is new. I've never played on this Hostin one yet. You've got Aimrish, similar size, Esmir, and Indar, and then the new one Hossin. But they've all got different biomes, I suppose you want to call it. Aimrish, I think, is like the grassy, foresty one. Esmir is the snow one, the ice planet, or not ice planet, ice region. Indar is the desert one, and Hossin, obviously, I have no idea. Looks like another foresty one, but I could be wrong. You can see by the map here what is actually controlled. So the red is the new conglomerate. Terran Republic. Blue is the new conglomerate, and then these are the Vanal. Did I say Vanal? Something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, the Vanal is sovereignty or something like that, isn't it? So you can see what area is controlled, and you have to control each of these points. To control the whole area, you have to to be able to control, say, like this one, this large one, is it that one? Oh, where's this science? Right, yeah, so it's an amp station. Okay, let's go for an amp station. So this is one of the key places that you have to take over. And to take this out, to try and control this, you have to first control like that, because it's all linked together. As you can see, the lines. So you have to take it over in a controlled way. I think it's to stop people from like taking over one here, then one over there, then one over here. It is to like take a gradual progression. But what you can do is, if you say the Vanal, then take over this one, which I think they can do, then that will then break this one away from the link. Then this area, if you've got a connected area, you have like perks or buffs or whatever to help you continue fighting on. But then if you cut this off, you then lose them buffs, and then you lose an advantage over. Yeah. So when you actually go in, I don't think you can see it on this map. You have to go into the game, but it is to to take over the area is a capture the flag sort of style thing. There's also shield generators protecting certain things. You have to take out the shield generators. There's vehicle shield generators you have to take out to get vehicles in. Then there is personal shield generators on the buildings you have to break to get in. There's also aircraft in this game, which take 12 or 20. It took quite a lot of people with like gunner positions and all that. But what you can do is go into like these amp stations, or even this one they're doing down here, this amp station down here, is you can do a insertion drop. So you can go in, then you can jump out of the aircraft and then land on the roof of the building and work your way in from the top, whilst having people coming in from the bottom. There is tactics to this game of how you can take over certain bits, but it was a while since I got taught this and I can't remember exactly. So I used to play this quite a lot. I wasn't really interested in the tactics. I joined up with an outfit who taught me the tactics, and I sort of stopped playing, basically because there was other games that come out and I got more into them. But I did really enjoy this game. That's why I am probably promoting this one over Tom Clancy. And it also is also one of these hidden games that you see hidden away on Steam. You probably won't find it unless you're looking for it, if you know what I mean. But yeah. So let's go on the classes. So you got your loadouts, your classes, and then your loadouts. Infiltrators, obviously your sniper guy. You also get where is it? Is it on utility? No. Heck. Was it on suit? Can't remember where it is now. That's ability, isn't it? Yeah, so on your ability, you've got, on the infiltrator, you've got a hunter cloaking. So consumes nanoids to bend light around the infiltrator, resulting to a near perfect invisibility while motionless. Nanoids regenerate over time. So if you're standing still, you can then cloak and then go invisible. As long as you stand still, no one will see you. Also, if you shoot, you become visible. I think it switches it off. But yeah, there's that. Store cloaking. Cloak does not drain while stationary, prevents use of primary weapons while equipped. So we don't. Hold on. Excuse me. Yeah. So if that one, if you move that one, this one is only if you're standing still. So sniping position. So you could line up whilst cloaked, then pick off someone off, and you become visible again. This one is you can move. I think. Not drain while stationary, but prevents use of primary weapons while equipped. Cloak remain active, one movement 12 seconds, complete draining. Yeah, so this one you can move around with it on, but I think you're still slightly visible, like you're a blur. Nanos I think is... Yeah, that one's just a slightly improved one of that. Obviously down here you got your... what it actually costs. This little symbol here is your in-game currency. Yeah, so that one's a slightly better version of that. So obviously when you infiltrate, you've got all your different weapons. You can't just have them as a normal machine gun, but that's down to however you want it. Or they've also got all attachments, so better scopes. So light assault, that's pretty simple machine gun, different abilities. I suggest downloading this and have a look. There's a lot of stuff. Like if you go on that, there's loads and loads of guns for them. There's quite a grind to get them, but it is worth it. Engineer, yada yada yada. So repairs, heavy assault, big machine guns, big handguns, shotguns is your tool, implants, yada yada yada. And this one is your interest one. This is your max suit. This is you can only use this at certain points. This by itself cannot take down a flag. You have to have support with it. You can see over there's an aircraft in there. Look, see down there. Yeah, because this is a very strong. Like someone could, you know, if that was allowed by the game guys, you could just take a whole fleet of these and just fucking wipe out the whole map. But they have designed it so you can't take a flag with just this. So you have to use a combination of this with like engineers to repair it, and then other support groups. So you customize this by your different guns on different arms. So you can see there's like anti-air, and then just machine guns. So on that hand, there's different loadouts. There's different abilities and suits, melee weapons as well. So yeah, that's the loadouts. Vehicles, Flash is your quad that was there a second ago. Harasser is, I think it's your Jeep, which can carry 4 people, I think. That's not loading anyway. Yeah, there's your Sunny or Sunny, whatever you call it. Harasser load, yeah, Jeep thing. It's got a weapon on top. Not loading again, you bastard. Prowler, yeah, Prowler heavy tank. I apologise by the graphics not being top notch on this, but it is quite a big game for us. Not my PC isn't that well equipped to run it. Mosquito. Yeah, Age of Fighter. Obviously each faction have different variations of this. They all look pretty much the same. Colours are slightly different. Yeah. So those are the vehicles. What's that? Oh, that's the implant, so I didn't really look into that when I played, so I'm not going to go over it. I don't know what directives are. Whoa, what's this? Tutorial. I'll leave that there, you can pause and read that if you want, but I'm not going to. And then there's your social. And then settings and yada yada yada. Right. So, let's have a quick look around the game, shall we? So, in the warp gate, each area has a warp gate. Once that's controlled by another faction, then that's that area taken over and you're locked out of it. You've got virtual reality training, you can go practice on there. Yeah, there's planets called Araxes, by the way. Up there, there you go. So you've got your 3 areas. This is all new, this map bit here. And then obviously Hossin. It says caution early expedition. I believe that is because this has just been released and it is like a trial area. So you can see on the area, you can see who's actually on. So you'll see like on a little pie chart as well. So we can't go any of these on, so we're going to have to go and hoist in. You can click on the others and you transport over. So let's have a look. Right, so let's have a look at the map and see exactly where we are. Right, so we are here. This is the warp gate. They have a warp gate as well, which is over in this corner as well, and they have another one right down at the bottom. So the idea is to take over all the areas, control the area, like they do on these ones. So it's all Terran Republic. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. But so you can see we have got battles there, one going on down there, one going on down there. There seems to be a small one going over there as well. So obviously there's different tactics. Oh, these guys have got battles going on as well, fighting their borders. So it looks like Terran are making a push down to across down here, and then they're gonna. I don't know who's gonna take that one. Once you take the tech plants or the biolabs or the amp stations, you then get perks or buffs to then force on through. You'll get like your shields regenerate faster, and stuff like that. You can see there, because I think these guys are taking this one. This one's lost its power, and then they'll have less perks there. But yeah, the biggest battle going on at the moment looks like is this amp station. Or is it that one? No, that's what an arrow means. Sorry, arrows I believe means that's where reinforcements are required. So if you click on, or just click Chester, so you click on instant action, that'll take you to where the biggest fighting is, where reinforcements are needed, and that is that area. So first, what I'll do is I won't take you straight. Oh, I won't take you straight into battle. I will get the E. I can't remember the buttons. Yeah, press E. Aircraft terminal. I haven't unlocked the big ass one yet, but what we'll do is unlock a mosquito and spawn. That costs you these, I can't remember what they're called, energy points or something like that, but they regenerate after a while, so yeah, they build up. That's just to stop you from being able to spawn loads and loads and loads of these, or like the whatever the fuck that one was called, I can't remember what it's called now. So it costs more to spawn the bigger the vehicle. Just stops people from over spawn and stuff. So oh, yeah, you spawn straight into it. And now I fucked up because I can't remember the controls. Yeah, right, so you steer with your mouse. And obviously we're sad to fly. Shift is a boost. And I don't know whether I'm actually going the right way or not. But right, let's stop. I stopped. Yeah, if you stop, you start to fall, but that one, that's not a problem. And go down. Yeah, space to go up, sorry. So, you can't really get a gauge of the map, size of the map on yet, but that's just the warp gate. And then all the other, like the amp station, the biolabs, are far bigger than this. This has just got a shield around it because this is the last point of defence if needs be. So, let's go. Oh shit, I pushed the wrong button. I'm dead. So, that's a good start, isn't it? Obviously E, as I've just remembered, is to get out of the vehicle. So... oh, is this going to take me to a fight? I thought it should take me to a fight. No? Okay, it was just taking me to the closest base that's near where I died. Okay. Anyway. So the capture point of where that fighting is 2,740 metres away. So you can see vehicles now flying in over there. So let's just click on and let's have a look. Alright. So we'll just do a bit of fighting. I'm now getting picked off and I died already. Good start. Probably wasn't the best spawn point I went to then. Sorry, so that's where the fighting is. Why can I? Hurricane secure storage. So where's that then? Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, so we spawn straight into a fucking enemy territory anyway. Right, back in. So it looks like we're actually on the defensive at the moment. Rogabell Garrison. So in the left hand corner of the map, that'll always tell you where the next point is. So the mission at the moment is to capture. So maybe we're not on the defensive, we are on the hold on, no, I just got very confused. I apologise. Right, so each team is blue. You know, yeah, each team is blue. Hold on, now let me give myself. Let me think about this. Right, the blue guys are friends, even though the team colour is red. Right. But the enemy, who are the new conglomerate who we're fighting in this area, their team colour is blue as well. That's what just got me slightly confused there. That's why I shot at my friend. If you kill too many of your own friends, that will ban you, and then you know, take you off the server. Let's see if we can hitch a row with this guy. Is this one of the ones? No, that's 101, so that's only a... So you can see there's a vehicle shields, only our vehicles can pass through it. This one's a mobile one. Let's see if we can hitch a ride with him. Hitch a ride. And I missed it. You bastard. Right. I'll join you when I'm at the fight. Right, so I'm now coming up on the fighting. You can see on the left, on the map down there on the left is like where the vehicles are. They're sort of pummeling the base. I'm sort of sneaking around. I'm gonna get picked off in a second. I know I am. So yeah, so we're now coming from the base. Obviously, this being a vehicle shield, people can still walk through it. And the idea is you get in and destroy the shield generator for that, and then enemy vehicles, our vehicles can get in. So this, by the way, is a spawn beacon, so people can spawn in. So we can actually find an enemy. So there is someone up there by the looks of it. As mentioned several times before, I am not very good. Shut up! I'm not very good at first-person shooters, so I don't expect fucking Frankie level of shooting here. Plus, I'm the best person for range shooting on that one. Who are you shooting at him? Someone actually down there? Oh, well. You know, most bases have turrets which you can repair. If you're an engineer class, you get points for engineering. So, enemy, enemy, enemy. Where'd he go? He's fucking. This guy has got like a boost jump sort of thing. Where'd he go? Oh, so we just parked our spawn beacon right in the base. Okay. So this game works a little bit if you're working in a team. You got your outfits, which are like your clans or your what's the word I'm trying to look for? Guild, you gotta call it that. Right, I'm now sort of wandering into the belly of the beast here. Those jump pads, they fling it that way. So let's go on this. Whee! Oh, they're flinging that way. I might just fuck myself over here. So where did that guy go there? Ew. No! Fuck you! Down, 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 down. Kill! I don't think I'm gonna be here. Fuck it. Oh, can't go that way. Fuck! Okay, I'm not very good at fucking first person shooters. I got a kill. I'm happy with that. It took me fucking forever to get a kill last time, you know, when I first started this game. But, right. This game, I cannot show you the entirety of it in one video. I may do more, just like gameplay videos. But it is a free download. It is a big download. It takes quite a while for it to download and install. But it's free. and it is very good. If you've got the time to spare to put into it, then please do. It is a constant action game. You know, once you've taken over one base, you then move on to another base and take over that one. There's tactics to learn if you're interested in that. There's a friendly community out there. There's a big community. You know, there's forums out there for it. Like most games now, but this one there's quite a involved community for it. It's constantly being updated. Like this map, this is a new map I've never seen before. There's, you know, membership subscriptions if you're interested in that sort of thing, pay to play. What else is there? And the publishers, you know, people who actually manage this game are Sony Online Entertainment, so it is a big company that looks after this game. Like they look after a load of other games. They've got Star Trek Online, I think it's EverQuest, some other things as well. But yeah, so this isn't like your little game that's good for now. This game has been around for a long time. As mentioned before, I think I mentioned it in the Tom Clancy video, but this game is coming to the PS4 eventually. Don't know about Xbox One, I don't think that was announced, but PlayStation 4 that is coming to. That date hasn't been announced, but it is coming. Whether it will tie into the PC version, you know, cross-platform playing, I don't know. But, you know, once it comes to the PS4, then I'll do another video on that and see how that is. But, you know, this is a free-to-play game. It is a huge game. I'll show you the size. I'll sort of show you the size of the map. You'd have to get into it and have get a good idea of it. Definitely play it. Definitely give it a go. Hopefully this video has been alright. You know, the sound's a bit of a pain in the ass. Only running at 20 frames, but like I say, it is a big game. I'm recording as well. My computer isn't the best, so I'm doing what I can with what I got. I keep saying that every time I play a big game. But yeah, hopefully it sounds okay. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.